Welcome to another video, friends. Today I am going to show you several things that I got at two recent thrift hauls. So get ready to get your brainstorming going because that's what I'm going to be doing. I went to a consignment store today and to Goodwill, and these curtains are what I found at Goodwill. They're gauze, sheer with pom-pom trim, and I'm going to link the Amazon site below because I had gotten two other pairs already from Amazon and found these to match. Now, if you can picture this container in an ivory color, I'm going to paint it a lighter color, and this is not a very good picture of it, but it's really a gorgeous, lightweight kind of resin container with a beautiful arrangement in it. So I'm just going to give that a fresh coat of paint. I'll have to pull those plants back up away from that so I don't get paint on them, but it has a little chipping there. I got this at Home Consignment. These are local, it's a consignment chain that's in several major cities across the country, so I'll try to put a link to that down below. And I also got these next two floral arrangements at the same place. They were $39 each, which is more than I would pay for them at a resale shop or Goodwill. And when I redo them, I'm going to paint the containers ivory colored as well and maybe do a little distressing on them. They're really pretty as is, but I think they will fit my decor a lot better if the containers are painted ivory. And the plants need to be fluffed up a little bit. They're kind of smashed from being in the store, but they're nicely made. They have moss inside to fill the gaps and feathers there in the arrangement. So I'll probably take out the rust colors and maybe replace with some ivory colors or just a little more greenery. The texture and patina on these is great. Now, this isn't the best backdrop for videoing these items, but I just brought these things home and unpacked them, and they're sitting in my little workshop section of the garage. This is a cute piece that's a nice size tray. It's nice and large and sturdy and good shape, and it looks like someone either decoupaged or glued the maybe wallpaper cutouts on this. It's pretty, and I'll have to kind of think about what I'm going to do with these. I definitely want to paint it, and I don't think I can save these decals or cutouts unless I see if I can scrape them off. And I love baskets. I think a lot of you do as well, but this is a good size basket. It can hold a couple of pillows or maybe umbrellas, or it's a little bigger than I think I would use for magazines, but it's a good size, and I don't think I'm going to paint it. The next piece is a little different than any magazine rack I've ever seen. It's pretty, it's in good condition. Someone has removed the wooden piece that's sectioned off the middle where you would layer magazines in there, but it's in great shape. It has a nice finish on it, but I think I'm going to paint it white. It will, I think, sell better if I put it in my space, and I'll probably put some stencils on it, or most likely I'll use Iron Orchid Design stamps. It really just has a beautiful French country design. I'd like to ask you to click the like button below because that will trigger the YouTube algorithm to send this video out to more people. This tray is not anything special, but I think it has potential. I think it's going to be really cute, painted an ivory color, and then maybe distressed and a few French country stamps on it. I might think about putting legs on this to lift it up a little bit so it can be used as a riser, and I do have some of those little wooden legs in my crafting stash, so we'll have to see if that's what I end up doing. And here behind the French Country magazine rack is a table I've been working on. It's going to be in an upcoming video, but it was a wood color, and I painted and used Iron Orchid design stencils on that. I've also been working on a child's antique piano that you see here, and a wire shelf that I'm repainting. It's kind of a French style, and you'll see that later in the video as well. But those are both going to be in an upcoming video. I'm not quite finished with this yet. It was black, and I'm going to show in the video where I take it from black and a little distressed to white and a little distressed. This beautiful garden cloche is something I picked up at Home Consignment, and it was, I think, I don't remember if it was $29 or $39, but I love it. And I'm not going to do anything to it, but this chair is going to be white. I'm going to or probably an ivory color, but it has beautiful detail. It has a broken rattan seat, so I'm going to put either a piece of plywood over that and recover it, or I might just put rustic 1x4s across there and paint those ivory and distress them. But just a really lovely chair, very solid. It looks like it's made of pine, but I was really happy to pick that up for $10 at a local thrift store. And again, I'm sorry for the mess in my garage. This background is just really messy, but I just have had no time lately. Here are a few small things that I picked up at Goodwill and a local thrift shop whose proceeds go to support stray animals. So it's just a mixture of things, some really good craft supplies here. These are scrapbooking stamps, and this little frame I will repaint an ivory color. Good price on that one. It's kind of small, like maybe a 4x6, but I think it'll be cute painted. These stamps I will use to make my hanging tags that I put on some of the items, and I may not use all of them, but there were enough of them that it was worth paying what they're marked. And this set is a cute little set of French Country ones, and I'll try to show the name because maybe these are still available somewhere, Hobby Lobby, Amazon, but I think they're several years old. This will be cute repainted. I'm going to go, again, neutral colors on this one, but it has a nice shape frame. It's a good size. I'm probably going to put something different in this, or paint it and stamp it, but it has a nice metal ring at the top. I can hang it on the wall if I choose, but I thought that was a cute little piece. And then the candle holder was a good price at the thrift store. I'm going to paint these ivory. There were two, and I meant to go back and get the other one, but I ended up just getting the one. And I do love bunnies. If you've seen some of my other videos, you see that I decorate with bunnies. So I'll keep this little guy. He is a good size for just putting with some of my other decor pieces. And then these were old, kind of primitive style, little rustic little hooks for the wall, or they could go on shelves or whatever. I may keep one and use it to hang my cup towel, dish towel on in the kitchen, but I'll probably paint both of them an ivory color. There's a couple more pieces that went with this set. I'm gonna have to move this basket that's behind it so you can see them a little bit better. And this is actually just a small size tray that I don't know if I will paint or not. Sometimes wicker is a little bit of a challenge to paint, so I'm gonna have to think about this one and decide what to do with it. And here's a better look at these. It looks like a rustic, kind of a caricature of a spoon. It's kind of galvanized color, and I'll just paint this ivory color, and I think it'll be cute to hang on a hook, or maybe if a shelf has pegs or hooks, it'd be cute for that in the kitchen. I'm gonna put it in my space to sell, and I will do that with this one as well. Probably paint it and put it in my space to sell. This is just one of those kind of 90s pieces of decor that it's metal and it has a rustic, really heavily textured finish on it, and I'll repaint that. I just really enjoyed these two thrift hauls, and I wanted to show you what I found before I started working on them. I do hope that you will click the like button so that the YouTube algorithm will trigger this to go out to more people, and I will see you in the next video.